Philippines has just revealed new military technology that's turning heads worldwide. From futuristic drones to powerful warships and missiles, 2025 is shaping up to be the country's biggest defense leap ever,
bringing the total closer to the contracted 28. Additionally, the Philippine Army is actively negotiating for a potential second batch of 28 vehicles to replace aging platforms like the GKN Simba. The Guarani APCs are a cornerstone of the Philippine Army's modernization program.
This is the Philippine Army's largest upgrade to date, and the highlight is the new Guarani 6x6 armored personnel carrier from Brazil, which is celebrated for its impressive mobility and strength. These vehicles are built to handle tough combat scenarios, capable of transporting troops over challenging terrain while keeping them safe from small arms fire and roadside bombs. Each Guarani comes equipped with cutting-edge communication systems, a remote-controlled weapon station, and powerful engines that ensure both speed and stability. What's even more exciting is that the Philippines plans to acquire over 100 of these vehicles in multiple batches, phasing out the old V-150 commando units from the 1970s.
The successful resolution of this issue underscored the importance of international cooperation in defense acquisitions. Since the embargo was lifted, Iveco defense vehicles and Elbit systems have worked diligently to meet the delivery schedule. The operational integration of the Guarani APCs into the Philippine Army.
But that's not all. The local defense companies are getting involved too. The Philippines is working on developing its own light armored vehicles, complete with locally sourced armor and electronics. These new vehicles will not only bolster the Army's capabilities, but also assist in disaster response, rescue missions, and peacekeeping efforts.
That Manila would also procure 5 more unit 97-meter multi-role response vessels from Japan. The 5 vessels will be of a model similar to BRP Teresa Magbanua, the PCG's largest and most modern vessel. In addition, the Philippine Coast Guard, in extent to Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources.
Also, it has the kind of firepower that really turns heads on the global stage, long-range artillery and missiles. In 2025, the Philippines revealed its determination to stand shoulder to shoulder with nations boasting significant strike capabilities. The Army has been in talks to acquire South Korea's K-239 Chunmoo multiple launch rocket system, a weapon that can fire precision rockets up to an impressive 290 kilometers. This is clear proof. A country that once relied on short-range guns is now poised to target distant islands or hostile shores with deadly accuracy. On top of the Chunmoo, the Army is also keen on Israel's Pulse, a versatile rocket launcher that can adapt to various missions with different types of missiles.
A symbol of a modernized, confident military, proud guardian of the nation's skies. Now, let's turn our attention to the sea. Named after the national hero, this vessel represents a new era for the Philippine fleet.
But the most exciting development is the Philippines' growing relationship with India. The country has started discussions to buy Prale ballistic missiles, which could give it its first real deterrent against significant regional threats. These short-range, high-speed weapons would allow the armed forces to react swiftly and decisively if any danger arises. It's not about being aggressive, it's about keeping the balance. The message is clear. The Philippines is now strong enough to protect its islands without relying entirely on others for defense.
Pilots train rigorously to master its modern glass cockpit and advanced avionics, boosting situational awareness at supersonic speeds, effectively in high-pressure situations, and make split-second decisions.
In the skies, the transformation is even more remarkable. The Philippine Air Force is moving away from outdated planes to some of the most advanced fighters on the market. After years of operating with limited aircraft, the Air Force is negotiating to acquire multi-role jets like the Saab JS-39 Gripen, the FA-50 Block 20, and even the American F-16V Viper. These aircraft are built for both air-to-air and ground operations, equipped with cutting-edge radars, long-range precision weapons, and modern digital cockpits. For the first time in decades, the Philippines could soon achieve true air superiority, ready to defend its airspace and tackle threats that extend well beyond its borders. And then there are the drones, the quiet game changers. The Philippines has started rolling out new unmanned aerial systems designed for surveillance, reconnaissance, and even attack missions. Developed in collaboration with defense companies from Israel and Turkey, these drones can stay airborne for over 24 hours using advanced sensors to scan both land and sea. They track enemy movements, stream live video back to command centers, and can even direct missiles right to their targets. In the high-stakes environment of the West Philippine Sea, these drones are a game changer, providing the Air Force with eyes that can see further, react quicker, and strike smarter than ever. Meanwhile, the Philippine Navy is transforming at an unprecedented rate. With over 7,000 islands to safeguard, the country needs vessels that can move swiftly, patrol vast waters, and tackle modern threats. The Navy's modernization efforts have introduced new frigates and offshore patrol vessels, thanks to partnerships with South Korea and Japan. The crown jewel of the fleet is the Jose Rizal-class frigate, a ship loaded with anti-air, anti-ship, and anti-submarine capabilities. It's equipped with torpedoes, missiles, and cutting-edge radars, making it one of the most formidable mid-sized warships in Southeast Asia. It is even more groundbreaking and historical as the Navy planned to acquire submarines for the very first time. Negotiations with France's naval group and South Korea's DSME are progressing, aiming to deliver the first underwater attack vessels by the late 2020s. Once that milestone is reached, the Philippines will be able to patrol stealthily beneath the waves, significantly enhancing national defense. At the same time, new coastal radar systems and fast attack interdiction craft are being deployed to ensure that no ship slips into Philippine waters unnoticed. Each new addition bolsters deterrence and sends a clear message. The Philippines is prepared to defend its maritime sovereignty with strength and precision. Currently, defense isn't just about what flies in the air or sails across the sea. It's also about what's up there protecting us from above. For the first time, the country is putting together a layered air defense network designed to keep enemy aircraft and missiles at bay. They're looking at systems like Israel's Spider-MR and South Korea's KMSAM to intercept threats before they can reach critical areas. In addition, they're adding portable launchers known as manpads, giving soldiers on the ground a way to take down drones or low-flying planes. Once this nationwide air defense grid is fully operational, it will safeguard cities, ports, and military bases from aerial attacks. A vital move towards building a comprehensive modern defense system. But that's not all. The Philippines is also diving into cyber defense and space technology, making a bold leap into the future. The armed forces have recently kicked off the Defense Space Program, which aims to utilize satellites for border surveillance, secure communications, and disaster response. They're working on locally built microsatellites, developed in collaboration with Japan and France, to provide real-time imaging across the country's expansive territory. On the cyber front, a newly established cyber command is focused on combating hacking, espionage, and online misinformation. By harnessing artificial intelligence and advanced analytics, the Philippines is crafting a digital shield to protect its data and infrastructure. The military of the future isn't just about weapons anymore. It's about information, speed, and security, and the Philippines is ensuring it's prepared for that new battlefield as well. One of the most exciting developments is the growth of local defense production. Through the Self-Reliant Defense Posture Program, the government is investing heavily in homegrown industries. Companies like Armotech, Steel Asia, and the government arsenal are now manufacturing protective gear, rifles, and vehicle parts right here in the country. Meanwhile, Filipino engineers at the Philippine Aerospace Development Corporation are working so hard designing drones, small aircraft, and even experimental missile components. This move from relying on imports to fostering domestic innovation marks a significant turning point. By 2030, the aim is for 60% of all military equipment to be produced or assembled right here in the Philippines. This not only creates local jobs and enhances technology, but also empowers the armed forces to maintain their equipment independently without having to wait for foreign parts or repairs. While the country is focused on building self-reliance, international partnerships remain a crucial part of its defense strategy. The Philippines is actively strengthening its military ties with the United States, Japan, Australia, and India. Through major joint exercises like Balikatan and Kamandag, Filipino troops are training alongside some of the best forces in the world, picking up modern warfare tactics, amphibious operations, and cyber defense skills. The United States has ramped up rotational deployments at Philippine bases under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, ensuring a swift response in any regional crisis. Japan is providing radar systems and maritime aircraft, while India is assisting with missile and radar technology transfers. These collaborations equip the Philippines with advanced hardware and invaluable expertise, solidifying its role as a key security partner in the Indo-Pacific region. Modern warfare is also about agility, getting troops, fuel, and supplies to where they're needed quickly. That's why new logistics and mobility projects are in the works. The Army is upgrading its transport trucks, fuel depots, and mobile mobile command centers designed to operate in jungles, islands, including disaster zones. Engineers are also building modular field bases that can be set up anywhere in just a few hours, providing troops with instant shelter, power, and communications during emergencies or combat. This emphasis on mobility allows the armed forces to react quickly to security threats and natural disasters alike, showing the country's need for adaptability in every scenario. The government recognizes that real strength lies in its people, not just in machines. That's why it's pouring resources into training, welfare, and boosting morale. New military academies and simulation centers are now incorporating virtual reality and AI-driven programs to prepare soldiers for the realities of battle. Improvements in pay, housing, and educational benefits have made military careers more appealing to young Filipinos. These people-focused reforms are reshaping the armed forces into a more skilled, confident, and motivated organization, one that's ready not only to engage in combat but also to assist in rebuilding the nation during peacetime. All these initiatives are part of the Horizon 3 Modernization Plan, the latest step in the country's long-term defense strategy. It envisions a military grounded in technology, regional collaboration, and self-sufficiency. Future projects include heavy transport aircraft, long-range radar systems, submarines, and advanced satellites for surveillance and communication. The plan also looks into developing AI-controlled weapons and unmanned naval vessels, which are set to shape modern warfare in the coming decade. By the early 2030s, the Philippines aims to emerge as one of Southeast Asia's most capable middle powers, not necessarily the largest military in the region, but one of the smartest and most adaptable. The transformation is truly impressive. In just a few years, the Philippines has evolved from a modest, outdated force into a rising regional power equipped with modern ships, missiles, and aircraft. Each piece of equipment and every new initiative tells a story of resilience in a nation determined not to be left behind. What was once a dream of modernization has now become a reality. The Philippines isn't just catching up, it's making bold strides forward. Every missile launcher, drone, and frigate symbolizes national pride, innovation, and bravery. This nation is rebuilding its defense from the ground up, not for conquest, but for protection, stability, and dignity. If you enjoyed watching this, let us know what you think about these mind-blowing military equipments revealed in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and hit the notification bell for more exciting updates. Thank you for watching till the end. See you next time.